morning, guys. Here my time is about 7:15 a.m. in the ship. We just arrived here, Tauranga, the shore. Let's take a look. Cool. And it's wet. Don't wanna step outside yet, but look at this. It's a residential town. It's the tip of the island. There's more island here. We have beaches. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, you see some water, some wave. See some woods, forest. There you see it. We're gonna go out exploring the town. Let me get ready. Let's go. Good morning, guys. Here again. Now I'm ready. We're gonna go out and have breakfast. Look like the ship's already parked, already docked. Look. This is Tauranga or Tauranga, like a nga. Tauranga in New Zealand. Second to the last stop. Alright, we're gonna go have breakfast and then heading out to our tours. Let's go. ไปกันเลย Okay, this is the breakfast for today. We are ready to go outside. Here we go. Leaving the ship. Alright guys, we are out. Little misty going on here, but it's okay. We on our day, on our time out. Port of Tauranga. There you go. That'll be quiet, guys. Still little misting. What do you call misting? Mist?
Here's the second bus, okay? Number 10?
Oh no, number
second bus.
Alright,
okay?
thank you, buddy. In the bus now, get ready to leave.
They matter very well in the Waikato. We're waiting for one apparently old husband, according to the wife who's young. So, oops. So the sun is shining, believe me, it really is shining because it's a sunny bar plenty. So welcome and hope you have a
first stop is called the AM. Is it a family here? AM mission. I think it's his first missionary. We'll see the history.
See, there's all seashells.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
from the, I think even in Florida it gets very, very humid. Yeah, humid. That's number 1 house in New Zealand historically. This is number 2 at the mission station. Now these 2 people were responsible for translating the Treaty of Waitangi to Tiriti.
Let's go inside here. What's this historic?
There she is here. She was considered quite a beauty, and her father, when her mother died, her father wanted her to be his housekeeper, but I mean she was a young woman and she wanted her own household. And he made out a list of do's and don'ts when you're in the field of battle. We like to think, and it was before the Geneva Convention, we'd like to think that somewhere along the line the Red Cross or whoever found these lists of things, and this is just me. This was the first spiral staircase.
The main bedroom. Okay, it's beautiful courtyard here. Beautiful tree here. Look like we're heading to the chapel. Alright. Look at that original belt. Pretty cool. That's a pear right there. Pear tree. It's a chapel, guys. Wow. Look at that. Built in 1800, guys.
You're not there for comfort, you're there for or something like that.
Nice old beautiful church. Built in 1800.
This chapel is a reconstruct because it actually grew into disrepair. After 1880 something or other. I'm not a date historian, I'm more his social.
This is a beautiful courtyard here.
Now this here
There's a church.
is a growing kauri tree. We've seen so that's only a baby.
It's gonna be bigger. Yeah.
Redwood. Rotorua
Bless you.
has the forest of
Workshop here. Old television here. Telephone. Old store. Yeah. Imagine this shop is so old. It's for the bee, like a cover your face. housing here. What year is it? 1860. Wow, that's a long time. Original kitchen over there. So this is the main house, correct? That's the one we were inside, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay. This is the house. Yes, yeah. And then they had a big fight. Like every place. The stone here, over there, is where the family lived for the first 9 years, and it was in a Raupo cottage. Read, think of the story of the 3 little pigs and the straw house, and that was what they lived in. So there's dirt floor, roses growing through the windows, and everybody
Right here, huh? Imagine
So
that
if
before,
you'd
huh?
like
Open.
Yeah,
Must be beautiful.
The mountain's still there.
Yes.
you can turn around
Oh
and
my
see
God.
the $2 million view that's
Oh,
not there anymore.
Yeah, no more.
There we go. Minutes to the bus.
Thank you, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do is take you through our bush. Okay? If you want to
That's
go
the
back to
view
bus,
before.
go that way, but I like to finish with
That's a mountain over there.
And just to remind you that in our bush, there is nothing
Banyak.
acorns. Is it bunny bunny? Yeah. And they're
Oh, I think they walk back. They don't want to go. There's a beautiful home right there. Have $1 million view. Overlook here. Now no more. Now it's the industrial. Used to be like no tree, plus the mountain over there. It's supposed to be a beautiful view. And this is the bottom of the house. Beautiful, huh?
Did you see that little thing over there, how they cured bacon before?
Kill.
Cured.
Oh, cured.
Bacon.
Look at this, more garden here, more land. Oh, this is where they kept all the farm works, wagons. Beauty of this place. Elm, E-L-M, Elms family used to live here back in 1800. The very first people. All right, we are heading out now to the next one. Let's go. Yep. Beautiful. I know. Tauranga car wash station. Auto shop.
You can see the fuel prices advertised, and they vary quite a lot. Gull's an Australian company. Then the next block on the left-hand side is Farmer Auto Village. Local family, Peter Farmer and his son Michael Farmer. They've got one of the biggest car dealerships in the country, actually, and they've got all the different types. And I fortunately have one of those things called a Skoda. And yeah, so they've got, Skoda's owned by Volkswagen, but right through to this block here. So it's a big dealership for cars, certainly in our region, but in the country. The idea of the road user tax is that persons and cars are able to pay for the road, but the blokes, the farmers and the like, they've got the tractor, diesel tractors, so they don't go on the road, so they don't need to pay that road user tax. You're only going to pay it. The biggest problem, we've got electric vehicles now, they've gone mad.
KFC.
I'm not complaining. Petroleum, and then we're coming down onto Monganoo Road. This is the main road. This is Omanu. And then you go to Papamoa, which is further along the coast, and the Tauranga where we've been. But overall known as Tauranga. Safe harbour. The Golf Links we're coastal, but it has is a lot rougher, whereas this is more like a park. And that's a golf course. That's Omanu Golf Course.
School.
18 holes, of course. But it's tiny really compared to some of yours. But it works well. Countdown there is the supermarket. Will be changed to Woolworths. Kitchen. Bit of a trade-off. There was a Maori Pa site up there. You'll see it right on the hillside. There's a bit of dents, and I'll show one later.
We are on the way to the kiwi farm.
Hugely.
Second stop. Today's tour.
The houses here. Farm across further up.
Oh, look at this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. Got kiwi farm here, guys, in the Tauranga, New Zealand. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. The real plant, the real tree. Never seen before. Look at this. Oh my god. I'll be behind you. This is cool.
come right round. I'm going to stand here and talk about these vines here. Why we can grow kiwi fruit in this part of New Zealand on this coastal strip of the Western Bay of Plenty, why we can do it here better than anywhere else in the world. And that's because we've got unique climatic and soil conditions here which suit growing kiwi fruit perfectly, we've found. These are a native of the Yangtze Valley in China. They used to be called Chinese gooseberries, some of you might recall. And we've brought them to New Zealand and developed them and selectively bred them to get the best quality and the highest volume we can per hectare. And in New Zealand over the years, this particular area here is where they grow the very best. And those conditions that we've got here are quite unique, globally unique, in fact. Not individually, one by one, but when you put them all together and they occur at the same time to the same degree each year without fail, that's pretty much the best place, because then we can learn how to grow them and we're not disrupted by unusual weather conditions. They happen, of course. But the most conditions we've got here, firstly we've got deep, soft, volcanic ash soils, because it's deep, soft, volcanic ash. It's white, crumbly, porous type of earth or material. And we got all of this from volcanic activity in the middle of our North Island, which is really only about 80 kilometres directly south as the crow flies, not far away. But this region, Bay of Plenty, is characterised by all sorts of volcanic activity. We've got so many different types of volcanoes or volcanic activity. You know about Rotorua, that's the geothermal area. It's always got some geothermal activity. In the northwest we've got Mare Island, which is a cluster of 3 extinct volcanoes, each of a different kind. Most famously now, offshore to the northeast, we've got White Island, or Whakauri. That was the site of the eruption that took place when the city and the sea were on the island. Yeah. And 23 of them lost their lives at that point, and many more were very badly injured. That's White Island. It didn't erupt and cause the same sort of effect that the volcanoes I'm going to tell you about. It just erupted on itself, if you like, and it shrouded those people in that hot to burning ash. To the south, because when it took place, about 80 kilometres from here as the crow flies, further south than Rotorua, it's called the Taupo eruption. And when that occurred, it didn't form a cone like many other volcanoes that we are aware of around the world, and you could name them off the top of your head if you wanted to. But when Taupo erupted, it lifted into the atmosphere in the first 10 minutes of that explosion 300 cubic kilometres of superheated ash, which exploded into the atmosphere and showered over our North Island, showered over nearly all of New Zealand, in fact, but most of it landed in areas like this. And it left a hole bigger than Singapore in the middle of our North Island, which filled, of course, and became what we now know as Lake Taupo, which is New Zealand's biggest lake. It is still volcanic activity underneath. It's very, very deep, 28 kilometres wide, 20 kilometres long, 600 metres deep sort of thing. So it's a huge hole. The benefit for us that it showered over the North Island, settling and laying soil in areas like this. And it's in that type of soil, or that type of medium, that the roots of these vines can go down as far as they need to, and they can get all the moisture they want by themselves. These vines use an enormous amount of moisture. Look at the leaf canopy. Think of transpiration. That's moisture coming out of the leaves on a hot summer's day. Well, on such hot summer days, each of these vines could lose up to 80–100 litres of moisture just by transpiration alone. And look how many fruit they're carrying. These require enormous amount of moisture too, so that they can grow unstressed. We'll be picking them when they're ready to ripen. That means we test the content, sugar content of the fruit, we check the colour of the fruit, we check the dry matter, And when the sugar content gets up to a minimum of 6.5%, you can't eat them then, but we know if we pick them, take them to pack houses and sort out any defects, put them into single layer trays, each one 3.5 kilograms, and put them into cool storage and take the temperature of the fruit immediately, as quick as we can, down to 0.5 degrees Celsius and hold it. Not 1, not 0, 0.5 degrees Celsius, and hold it exactly at that temperature. We can keep these kiwis for 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, and then we can eat them fresh. That's great for New Zealand. That means we can grow them in such volume here, sort them out, store them and ship them by sea to the 60 countries in the northern hemisphere where we sell all our fruit.
Watch out, here I come. If I get to know your name, and I could trace your private number, baby. All I know is that's me. You look like you're lots of fun. Open up your loving arms. I want some. I set my sights on you.
This is female.
Now we know kiwi fruit's the world's healthiest, 10 times more nutritious than an apple. The green kiwi's 6 times more nutritious than an apple. The green kiwis have got twice as much vitamin C as an orange. Gold kiwis, 3 times as much vitamin C. They've got significant amounts of magnesium, zinc, folate, serotonin. They've got as much vitamin E as an avocado. Same sort of potassium as a banana. And they've got enzymes. This is the best part. Enzymes that break down protein. You slice green kiwis and lay it on tough steak or meat, it'll tenderise the meat. That's the enzyme starting to break down. Squid, same thing. So it actually can work on that heavy protein and make things much more tender by breaking the protein down. Well, imagine the benefit to the human digestive system if after meals heavy in protein or carbohydrates or volume, you have some kiwi fruit, it starts breaking it down straight away, making it much more digestible. And add to the fibre content, because each kiwi has got about as much fibre as a cup of bran flakes. So it's very, very fibre concentrated. Add that to the enzymes and you've got a wonderful remedy for human digestive problems like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, like reflux, like constipation, like diarrhea, like all those other afflictions with the digestive and bowel system that seem to affect us as we get a little bit older. But I guarantee you know someone who's been struggling with some of those issues for years. Kiwi fruit is the go-to remedy our doctors use when people visit them and saying, I've got problems with the stomach or bowel or whatever the issue is. Their first instruction is that you're taking kiwi fruit every day. So imagine that benefit if you could have those kiwi fruit every day for someone, but of course you can't always get kiwi fruit. It's not always ready to eat in the bowl when you go,
That's why I like
it's wrong
kiwi.
season, it costs too much. What they've done, fortunately, is take those essential elements out, the fibre and the enzymes, with all the other nutrients and put them into capsule form. It's a heck of a lot easier to take a capsule night and morning, or more if you want to, for the rest of their lives. I've been taking it for 15 years since it was made, and I live in the middle of the kiwi fruit industry, and kiwi fruit's not always available.
Check out this kiwi farm here. So amazing here. New Zealand. Tauranga kiwi farm. Woo, a lot of them. Look at here.
Tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. The music loud, the women warm, my being dangerous since I was born. I never tolerate, it's okay. And you may look the other way, but we can try to understand. A New York Times are bent on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive.
Breathing really.
There's a kiwi farm right
But
there.
some lovely lady said, oh, you wouldn't want